Well, the Middle Georgia Regional Library is finding ways to accommodate the deaf and hard of hearing community. Staff ordered face masks with clear windows in them in order to better communicate with their patrons. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller tells us why they decided to get the masks.
You can say a lot through facial expressions. For librarians, the ability to read someone's facial expression is an important part of everyday work.
Librarians come into this field because we want to make a difference and we want to help people.
Middle Georgia Regional Library Director Jennifer Lautzenheiser says face masks are required to curb the spread of COVID-19. This creates a barrier between the staff and customers.
We are very dedicated to making sure that we eliminate barriers to information access.
Middle Georgia Regional Library Head of Reference Samantha Wilcox isn't hard of hearing, but she saw the need for face masks with a clear window in the middle in order to better communicate with customers.
Like all librarians, what we try and do is to make it easier, right, to connect people to what they need. And in this instance, what people needed was the visual cues of seeing a mouth move.
Instead of using face masks like this one, the Middle Georgia Regional Library staff now has the option to use face masks with clear windows in them in order to better communicate with the deaf and hard of hearing community. Each staff member received 3 face masks with a clear window. Wearing such masks is not mandatory, but it is encouraged as a courtesy.
We care for our patrons and we care for our other staff members, and we want them to be able to better communicate.
North Central Health District Public Information Officer Michael Hoganson says masks pose a new barrier for the hard of hearing and deaf community. He says everyone should still be following CDC guidelines to curb the spread of COVID-19. Hoganson says there are creative ways to communicate if a clear face mask is not available. He says a notepad or a texting tool on your phone can be useful.
We do want to make sure that we are being completely safe. So if individuals are utilizing writing things like notepads or phones, that they're not passing these between each other.
Lautzenheiser says the clear face masks have received positive response from the hard of hearing and deaf community. The masks also benefit everyone who enters the library doors.
A warm, welcoming smile is something that everyone enjoys, and so all of our patrons have responded very positively to the masks.
The library is still open and offering safe options for people, but Lautzenheiser says if you don't feel comfortable, they also offer digital options and curbside pickup is available. In Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
The library does require face masks at all of its locations. The online services and curbside pickup service can be found on their website, biblib.org.